Good.
What did they say? The platinum people first?
No, I think children.
Oh, I see. I see. You know, even if I don't somehow get to audition for some reason, I think I will. I think if you stand in line all night, and when the door opens, they're going to let you in.
Oh no, I've never seen the show.
Well, that's what it is. You got to stand in line October 23rd in front of this millennial centennial hotel in downtown LA. There'll be like thousands of people. You know? So you got to go the day before, grab a spot, sleep on the sidewalk. Yeah, the whole 9 yards. And then it's a cattle call is what it is. And then you got your 30 seconds or a minute, whatever it is, come in. Now I have the advantage because I don't need a mic. I don't need a mic. And nobody's using a mic. They want to see what you can do. They want to hear the natural voice. My natural voice. What you're hearing right now is half of 1 on 10 right now, just my speaking voice. If I crank it up to 10 on 10, you know, this place will shake. Literally. I can break glass. It's so strong. I never smoked. My lungs are of a young man. I never smoked tobacco. Plenty of You know, I'd be good for Vegas. Because I got about 50 songs down, inside out, that I can play. Plus, I don't even need the guitar. You know, I'm like a Tom Jones, you know. And I'm worldly, so I can crack a lot of jokes and get a little body or whatever. Perfect for Vegas. And that's what they do. They give you $1 million plus an engagement in Vegas. Now I would have, in the past, see, I used to live with the Gordys. That's why I have such a big ego. Because I used to live with Gwen Gordy, Barry Gordy's sister. I lived in a $15 million house. I was invited to live with them. Why? Because I'm the best singer in the world. You don't get to go over there unless you are who you are. They're not going to invite you into their home, you know. So, but I didn't sign at the end of the year when it came time to sign papers. I didn't sign.
Anyone else needing assistance down the jet bridge? If not, I'll be boarding first class. First class.
You know why I didn't sign? Because I kept getting recurring visions of getting shot. That was when I was young. But everything validated. If I had signed, I would have been dead. Because everything in the visions came true. They were the same vision, but 3 in a row. Recurring visions. You know, I'm working on Broadway with Broadway acting. I'm an actor too. That's why it's going to be incredible. And I know you got to be humble. Like when I went to the Gordys, I was sent.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I didn't just go there, I was sent. They made one with a sax player, Rock Hendricks. Made one phone call, and he said, he's here. And they said, who? Boss. They said, all right, send him over. And he drove me to the airport, and he said, look, whatever you do, don't brag. To these people, if you brag, you don't have to brag. They know who you are. I've already told them. Because he toured with Michael Jackson for 3 years. He's the only white guy on stage. Blue eyes, blonde hair. Man, can he play? Right? Jesus Christ. So, when it came time to sign, Ram Dass had a stroke. Baba Ram Dass. And in the vision, he was in a wheelchair. So, years later, when it's time to sign, about 2 weeks before, I'm watching TV. There's Ram Dass, paralyzing stroke, blah, 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 blah. So it was too much. It was like, what do you want? Do you want to be a dead hero, a dead star? Or do you want to be a schmuck, a nobody, and live in Hawaii and enjoy life and still be alive? And see, I'm 62 now, I just turned. No, I don't. I mean,
I know.
I don't mind them. I'm not afraid.
At this time, we welcome on board our platinum, gold, and silver medallion.
You know, Because I'm not going to open my mouth that way. I'm not going to get, spiritual or, because they shoot people like that. You start talking about peace and love and brother, sister, blah, 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 and they shoot you for it. Why is he so happy? Why is he so, who does he think he is? Does he think he's another Gandhi or something? Let's kill him. That's the way, the mentality of a lot of people. They get jealous. So you just gotta stay show busy, like Robert De Niro. Now, how was your vacation in the Mediterranean, or Al Pacino, all these guys? They just keep it nice and breezy. Robin Williams. You don't get too political or too spiritual. And you don't brag. I brag here and now because I'm all pumped up. I'm like a prize fighter getting ready to go into the ring, into the big arena to fight the lion. So I gotta pump myself up, right? But once I'm there, I'm humble. But it's a humbleness, but with confidence. Because when you go into NBC and say, I need to talk to, see, my ex-wife tore out.
We'd like to welcome on board zones 1 and 2, zones 1 and 2.
We're almost there. When Gordy's number I used to have in a book, and Rock Hendricks, the sax player, she tore, my ex-wife, sure. I mean, God, I can't believe how malicious. She actually tore the names out. Because I could have easily called Gwen Gordy. They have a horse ranch in Hemet, California. Thoroughbreds they're raising. I could have easily called her and said, Gwen Gordy, Barry Gordy's sister, vice president of Motown for 45
Okay, ladies
years.
and gentlemen, now boarding zone 3, right here.
See ya.
And then it would have been